Oh Lord, honey. What the hell? Jesus Christ. What are we doing?
Qué porquería, se va a dejar ganar la sentencia también. No ha hecho nada con ese tiro, nada más tres cosas, tiro ahí nada más. Ay, Dios.
The anchor system goodbye? Say goodbye to nav erosion. What is that all about? Nav erosion. I'm probably gonna have to open a new tab and watch that later, because I need to look into that. So what is going on with this bird, man? 1 second. I have to make sure, like, it's concerned, right? You should see how Nikkei is reacting right now. The Japan index, the Japan index. What the hell? Let me go ahead and let me bring out the chat here, because good Lord, what is going on? Lord, my God. I can bring out the chat like this, but I cannot, like, how can I?
No, pero qué carajo lo que le pasa con la maldita puntería esta gente. What?
Oh my God. What is this? Tingling sensation of the nethers? Of the Netherlands? Is that what you're part of? What is this all about? Mostly, you're just changing your names like every week. You're so creative, my guy. Anywho. All right, let's go ahead and look at what the Nikkei index is doing right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for a short stream here with yours truly, Light of All Trades, and my special guest, Honey. And Honey just told me to shut up in Spanish. You think that's funny? Yeah? Okay, I'm glad you feel that way. Anywho. So we're gonna go ahead and read. Well, I pretty much like got a summary and asked ChatGPT. I'm really addicted to ChatGPT, honestly. So I can't help myself. I really can't. It's very interesting on how. Oops. Wait. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. 1 second. On how I've been using ChatGPT more frequently. I don't know why, but yeah. Yup. Seems like that seems to be the case almost every single day. And then I might have a problem, you know. I might have to go to therapy because of the excessive use of ChatGPT and yeah. Well, I guess you can talk about both. It does provide the same effect as that. But anyways, here in just 2 minutes or less than 2 minutes, which corresponds to 12 p.m. in Japan time on Friday, January 24th, 2025, the Bank of Japan, or BOJ, is concluding its two-day monetary policy meeting. As we speak, the BOJ is widely expected to announce a 25 basis point increase in its key interest rate, raising it from 0.25% to 0.5%, or I guess 0.50, marking the highest level since the 2008 financial crisis. This anticipated rate hike is driven by Japan's core consumer prices rising by 3% year on year in December, and the fastest annual increase in 60 months, surpassing the central bank's inflation target of 2%. Following the policy meeting, Bank of Japan Governor Kazuo Ueda is expected to hold a press conference to elaborate on the decision and provide insights into future monetary policy directions. Analysts predict that this initial rate increase may lead to more gradual hikes, potentially reaching 1% by the end of 2025. And it's 10 p.m. now. All right. How about we see that on the 1 minute chart? We're seeing some movement right now as we speak. Just a little tad bit, saying, it's nothing crazy, nothing too crazy, Isn't that right, honey? Yeah, you want the crash to happen too, right? Yeah. What did you say? Yeah, there you go. It's pushing up a little bit actually. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I can actually look at the calendar. Yeah, there it goes. I can look at the calendar and see what's going on. Maybe there's a way to look it up here. Let me see. BOJ, Bank of Japan, interest rate decision live. Can we actually look at that live here? No? Nihongo. Christ. This is taking long. Oh, there's nothing here right now as we speak. But here we're looking at the first initial reactions of whatever's going on. You know what? Let me go ahead and put this up here. Then look at the calendar. And then we can go ahead and go look for the countries. Then we'll look for Japan here somewhere. There you go. Look for Japan. Live. Where is it? I can't see what's going on. Where is it? Oh, the interest rate decision. Forecast 0.25%. Forecast of 0.5%. Does this not show me live? Like, what is this? Like, no? I guess not. We're gonna have to see what happens. Bank of Japan interest rate decision. Let's see what this says here. BOJ likely to raise rates to highest in 17 years, signals more hikes. because we usually see like a reaction here on the index for Japan, but there's not much movement going on. There was a little bit here as of 3 minutes ago, but that's pretty much it. If you look at it from the 5 minute, it looks like it's still uptrending too. Looking at the SPY futures real quick, you can see that it's still trying to make new highs or all-time highs. So that's great. It's wonderful. Will it actually answer that question? Oh, it has not. As of 10:04, so it has not yet announced its monetary policy. The BOJ's meeting is scheduled to conclude on Friday, with the policy statement expected to be released shortly thereafter. Let's see, what time does the what time does it usually get released? Precisely. Oh, so it's between 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. Japan Standard Time. So that's between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the evening before. The exact timing can vary slightly, but it usually falls within that window. After the statement, the BOJ governor holds a press conference to provide more details and answer questions about the decision. Okay. We'll see. We'll see about that. Will it actually trigger that level of support at 40,000? Will it spiral out of control? There's a lot going on right now as we speak, so don't be surprised. And it's oversold. I mean, it's overbought. So in most cases, if it follows the technicals, I would assume that it would actually start to decline in price action and start to fall. Let me see if there's any I wish there was like a live feed. And there's no way where you can actually find that. We'll leave, I guess we can leave some targets here in the meantime. And if we see this target trigger the alert here, perhaps we can see something there. Oh, what is this? The VIX? What's up, Gary? The VIX hasn't really showed me anything right now. It did close at 1503. And then here is this supposed to be considered futures, right? Yeah, VIX futures. Market open, which is at 1645. But it's not. Damn, what happened to the candles here? Oh, okay, those are the candles. It looks like it's trying to find a bottom to me. On here on the 33 minute chart. Um, it's way oversold, as you can tell. Same thing goes for the 4 hour. The the daily still looks a little bearish there. As a matter of fact, yo James, welcome back, brother. What's up? What is up? You have this gap here, which I've noticed. So I don't know. Either could do one of those double bottoms. We'll do like one of those double bottoms like this. You know what I'm saying? And then pop back right back up. That's all I get. What is this? What? What is? Hold on. Good morning. I mean, good morning, Zelly. Oh shoot! Wait a minute. Give me 1 second. What is going on here? What? Are you freaking for real? That's what I thought. Why isn't it not popping up like the way it is? Huh? Are you kidding me right now? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Fuck, man. So dumb. Technical difficulties right now. Jeez. Is there a specific time where the VIX moves during futures? I would like to know. I would like to know if that's possible. I need to know. Oh, here. Okay, there you go. All right. Sunny. Good evening, Sunny. Good evening to everybody. Let's see. I've been trying to look, but as of right now, let's see. That's the daily. But as of right now, it's still holding up a little bit. And it's already been 13 minutes since the supposed announcement, but yeah, man, I'm just waiting to see, and also just checking on here the um, on the economic calendar for Trading View here, which I can just go here and search for Japan. Wait, hold on, is Japan here? It's gotta be here. Inflation rate? No. Here. So you got the Bank of Japan interest rate decision right there. So interest rates are set by the Bank of Japan's policy board in its monetary policy meetings. What's up, Black Hall? How have you been? I hope you've been having a great day, and I appreciate you stopping by. It's a pleasure. Have you came into the stream before? Look familiar. And welcome back to Foxy. And how's everything with you, Sonny? How was your day? Talk about insanity in the markets, right? You got SPY hitting new all-time highs. I think we had SPY almost hitting 610. If I'm let's see. No, 609.75. Literally at the close was the supposed all-time high. Jesus. Oh, okay. Did you think it was wait, what is going on here? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to see some action here from Japan. Let me see. how about now? Jeez, what's taking them long? I'm surprised. I mean, it'll usually take effect, once it hits 10 p.m. on this time. So, and thanks to Moisley, aka Tingling Sensation of the Nethers, who mentioned to me about the Bank of Japan's interest decision rate. And because I know there is usually a correlation, between the markets over there and over here. If we can think back at my God, Honey's going crazy. Sorry about that. But if we can think about the situation with the yen and how the economy was doing at that time, and you've seen the Nikkei going down like crazy, just flushing hard, crashing, and how that was actually affecting the markets over here in the U.S. I would want to say that there has been instances where, if certain events like this had occurred, and again, as we read this, this part where it says that the BOJ is widely expected to announce a 25 basis points increase in its key interest rate, raising it from 0.25% to 0.5%, marking the highest level since the 2008 financial crisis. So if I can just quote this and be like, how did this trickle down to the US markets and what happened? Let's see. We got 2 responses. It's probably going to take long to load. You're giving feedback on the new version of ChatGPT. Okay. Yeah, I think he is doing voice to chat. Nothing is coming out here. I wonder what's going on. Can I get a thank you? I have alerts triggered here. I mean set here just in case. So if it goes below 40,200, then we'll know that it's going bearish. If it goes over 40,400, then we'll know that it's going bullish. So if we can read this together, you know, I love having conversations here with ChatGPT. It's my new friend. So it says here, the anticipated rate, and mind you, this is just speculation. I always say that this is just strictly opinionated questions and opinionated responses. So, you know, take it as such and do your own research. But ChatGPT here replying to this question and saying that let me see. Analysts predict that known the fact that the analysts are predicting that this initial rate increase may lead to more gradual hikes, potentially reaching 1% by the end of this year. The anticipated rate hike by the BOJ is expected to have several implications for U.S. markets. Currency markets. An increase in Japanese interest rates could lead to a strengthening of the yen against the dollar. A stronger yen may impact Japanese exporters by making their goods more expensive abroad, which could influence the performance of Japanese companies listed on U.S. exchanges. Nintendo? Bond markets. Higher Japan interest rates may prompt Japanese investors to repatriate funds, potentially leading to increased demand for Japanese bonds and a decrease in demand for U.S. treasuries. And this shift could result in higher yields on U.S. bonds. I'm closing this. Okay. And then equity markets. So changes in currency valuations and bond yields can affect multinational corporations, particularly those with significant exposure to Japanese markets. Investors may adjust their portfolios in response to these developments, leading to increased volatility in U.S. equity markets. It says here that it's important to note that these potential impacts are based on market expectations, and the actual effects will depend on various factors, including the BOJ's forward guidance and global economic conditions. Sam Choi. What's up, Sam Choi? Yeah, 0.5 is the expected rate from 0.25%. So we're just waiting on the reaction. Okay, I think it's going on right now. Should take a look at it on the 1 minute chart and see how that looks like. Sorry about that notification sound. That is part of TradingView, believe it or not, but I like it. So you're gonna hear plenty of those as I'm streaming this. So I'm guessing the decision was made. So the decision was made. Let's see. Let's go check it out. Yep. Okay, so the decision was made, and the actual interest rate decision was indeed what was forecasted, 0.5%. 0.5%. There you go. And here is the reaction. By God. Holy crap. Let's split this into two, because I also want to see what the markets over here are doing at the same time. So, goodness gracious. Oh. Okay. Oh, we're actually getting a different effect here. Let's see. I didn't even realize SPY futures was actually back down in the negative. Well, just break even right now at the moment, but oh, wait a minute. Okay, so different reaction. It's ticking down. Oh boy, I think we should expand this right now. Let's see. I'm gonna do it like this. Find out what's gonna happen right now, because it looks like it's looking bad. Ho. Yeah, most likely when you see price action like that, and then it comes straight down to next minute candle. It's like it's one of those situations that they're selling the reaction to the forecast rate that they decided to go forth with. Man, not financial advice. Correct. Not financial advice. We'll see. Let's see. I want to actually split this. Oh my god. This bird is going to drive me crazy. Drive me insane. Okay, so they have decided on 0.5% to be the actual rate. What is the result? Honey is like a lot of noise. All right, so what is the result now? So it's the same thing. One second. Red market, right? Yes. 0.5%. You send this now. Give it to me. So apparently the rate hike is significant, especially for Japan, given its historically low interest rates. It'll be interesting to see how markets react with the governor Ueda shares in his press conference. Are you expecting any immediate effects on the yen or any other markets? Well, we're looking at it right now. Now we're talking. Holy crap. Wow, what a candle. What a candle. Here we go. Here we go. Well, I did have the target right there at 40,200. Wanted to see if it was actually going to trigger that alert, but it's holding up a bit. No. Wow, look at this. This volatility is insane. Let's look at what the yen is doing real quick. Let's see, how do we do it? I think you do it like this. No. JPY. All. Here. Ooh. Oh. Oh, there it goes. Wow, look at the yen drop. This is the USD to the JPY. By the way. Ooh. Still dropping, right? Wow. Unbelievable. Let's see. Cash is king is what analysts were saying for 2025. Yeah. Well, we got a little pop there. See how this looks like on the 5-minute chart. Yikes. What do you guys like looking at? The 1 minute or the 5-minute? Which one for more anxiety? Hey, what up, Junior? How's it going? Oh, look at that. It's trying to come back up again. Interesting. Puts are handy now. You play puts today for the SPY? That means you got in at the top. This was eventually the top here, right? What are we? Yeah, because you love the 1 minute chart. You love the anxiety. You like the stress. Just trying to make that paper. Oh, you held your puts from yesterday. Sheesh. I hear that, man. I hear that. Let's see. Let's do something different here. You entered at 11 a.m. So at 11 a.m. So the SPY at that moment was at probably at around 6:07. And nobody was actually expecting this to pop at the last minute here, all the way to 609.75 for the new all-time high on the S&P 500. Gosh, it's insane. Let me see. JPY USD. I like doing it the other way around, like this. Let's see. Hold on, give me 1 second. This is the opposite direction. Wait, so that actually, so for one Japanese yen, it actually costs two fractions of a penny. So 0.006 cents. I didn't even know that. Wow. Yeah, they decided on 0.5% from 0.25. So they hiked the interest rates, and there might be more coming along the way. So yeah, man, no bueno, no bueno. Uh, December core CPI rises 3.0% year over year, matching the forecast. Index excluding fresh food, fuel rising 2.4% year over year in December, and the data that data came ahead of the BOJ meeting conclusion. So, um, let's see the increase in the core consumer price index, which excludes the impact of volatile fresh food prices, matched a median market forecast and followed a 2.7% gain. I can't talk today. 2.7% gain in November. It was the largest year-on-year increase since a 3.1% gain marked in August 2023. The outcome was likely in line with the BOJ's projection. On the price front, there's nothing getting in the way of a BOJ rate hike in January. So this was planned. This was pretty much priced in from the get. Look at that. All items less fresh food. 3%. All items less fresh food and energy 2.4%. The rise was due largely to the phase out of government subsidies aimed at curbing utility bills and the impact of stubbornly high food prices as the weak yen kept import costs elevated. An index striping away the effect of both fresh food and fuel costs, which is closely watched of price pressure driven by domestic demand, rose 2.4% in December from a year earlier, steady from November. Yeah. There you are. I see you now. Good evening. Yikes. Hey, what's up, Gary? There goes ES again. Lo-Fi Addict, welcome back to the chat. Thank you, Line, for streaming so late to give us this info. I appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate you too. Appreciate you, all of you, showing love to the channel and coming by for this quick stream, just to go over the, just to go over the. God. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. She's like, either she's probably like listening to me, and my God, unbelievable. All right, live updated 1 minute ago. Stop it. Stop it. Please. Please. No. I'm gonna give you chili pods. Oh. Thank you, Sonny. I appreciate you checking in as always. And happy happy Friday tomorrow, and good luck tomorrow as well. Oh my God.
Come on. You better stop.
Oh boy. Japanese yen drifts lower. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. I really don't know what's going on. As a matter of fact, let me look at the DXY. What is the dollar index doing? Something wrong or um I guess this is what happens when I guess this is what happens when I stream at this time. All right, currently right now, I think it had hit the target. I just I didn't realize it. Let's see. What's going on, man? Love you too.
¿Qué te pasa? ¿Qué te pasa a ti?
There you go. Look at that,
¿Qué
Junior.
pasa?
Got very lucky
¿Qué pasa?
recently. I tossed $30 in XCN for
¿Qué
fun
pasa?
at 0.006, up $115 in profit. Holy smokes, dude. Chris with a dub, Chris with a K. I meant to say Chris with a K. Shout out to him because he actually was one of the first persons to introduce to us XCN. And you know we looked at it, we took a view. I'm not too sure if I actually did some research on GPT about it, but it looked pretty promising to me. I even took a look at what was happening with the chart on the technicals too. The literally was on the verge of breaking out earlier today, and it did just that. And I didn't even expect it to go so high. So if we can take a look right now quickly, and as you know, if you guys didn't know, at 7 p.m. Eastern time, it seems like the clock or the market supposedly resets. So when you notice it hits 7 p.m. Eastern time, you can see the change in percentage change. It goes to 0. So it's kind of like a new day starts, and I really don't know if it's me. Just I don't get it. Wow. Um. So as of right now, and wow, look at this. Look at the Japan 225. It's actually coming down hard. It's actually almost reaching that 40,000 level. If Japan loses that 40,000 level on the index, I think there is definitely more reactions coming. You have the dollar index here too as well, pulling back, and it broke under 108 today, as you can see here on the top right. The US dollar to the Japanese yen pair is also coming down along with it. I'm actually pretty surprised. Um, but let me just go ahead and check really quick, XEN and how that's doing. Just look at that. The way this surged is just outstanding. Just incredible how this all transpired. And it still looks like in some ways that it has some room to jump back and probably get another leg up and try to break the level here at 3 cents. It's still a very small amount for this token. You know, given for example when when XLM was at about that same price range, and look how it is now. Look where it's at. It's at 30 something. No, it's actually at 43 cents. It's actually at 43 cents currently. XRP, what a nice little pop there in the past 15 minutes. So it's up in the green, barely, slightly, not too much. What else is in the green? We can take a look here. As GME has actually been moving. Uh, um, I don't know if you guys have been keeping track of GME on Solana, but GME on Solana, when Roaring Kitty released that tweet at 8 p.m., it did pop. It was up a good, I think it was over 20%, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was right here. I believe it was right here. Yep, right there. You got yourself a little, yeah, just about 20% right there in 40 minutes. Then consolidated, stayed flat, had a couple of more pops there along the way, and now you have this. So since then, if we measure at the time of the pop at 8 p.m. last night to the high over here of 0.003645, you see that so far in the last 24 hours, GameStop on Solana has been up 32%. And it looks like it's actually trying to kick up for another push. NFA, all right. Speaking of GameStop, if that's the case, let's take a look at the 24-hour markets on Webull. If it helps me load, real quick. My goodness, I need a new computer. Oh my gosh. And look, this is what I get. I get the non-responding screen. I love it. Boy. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my god. I love it. Is it loading now? No? Yes? No? Now it wants to freeze again? Give me 1 second. It's either that or I need to buy more RAM. Probably want to get some more RAM. Okay, no. This GameStop slightly up 0.18%. AMC up 0.29% at $3.43, 42 cents. All right, so nothing much happening right there. I think my Discord is frozen. It could be that Solana is a sleeping giant. I mean, like, look at listen, hey, all the money that's been pouring through the Solana network, through pump.fun and all these other meme coin tokens, whatever. I'm pretty sure Solana has generated so much money. I mean billions upon billions. In my opinion, my guess here, that is the case. Maybe other things, but as well as the crypto market, pushing up even more to where, Bitcoin is back over 104,000 per Bitcoin. Good lord. So that's pretty cool. It could be that Solana flips Ethereum here. And I mean, look how it's been running. And looks to me like it wants to pull off a pennant flag here. You got yourself a little bullish flag going on right there. Let's see if we can draw it like right there. Boom. That's what it looks like to me at the moment. Either a descending channel, which usually goes like like this, and it continues on that trend down that descending channel, or we actually get that pennant to fill up and break out and come to fruition. And that's on the 333-minute chart. Believe it or not, I have that time frame. and just for the fun of it. Kind of works sometimes. I mean, it kind of works. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of works. What am I doing? Is that what the Burgess told me? That's hilarious. So yeah, I got the 69-minute chart and the 333-minute chart. Looks bullish, to be honest. If you look at the RSI here on the 69-minute chart, you can see you have a little bounce here. The RSI line bouncing off this. Was it supposed to represent the 50-day period moving average? Once this bounces off, I mean, I think that is a clear indicator that we could have some more upside for Solana. Let me just head back to see what's happening with. No, I mean, like, the bird does have food and water. Maybe, I don't know. But I don't think it's supposed to be that noisy. I mean, lately has been really noisy and just screeching and doing that, so I don't know. I really don't know what that means. Let's go ahead and discuss a few other things here. Oh, actually, as a matter of fact, here we go. Oh, here's some things here that just came out. You have the Bank of Japan board. Oh, for the first quarter, was that? Oh wait, FY is usually. Hey, Foxy. For 2026, let me see. Oh, the forecast for the median GDP. Okay. What else? BOJ repeats, there remains, oh, listen to this. There remains high uncertainties over Japan growth, inflation, overseas economies, commodity prices, domestic wage, and price setting. Okay, so we got that. Here, Nakamura votes against rate hike, giving same reason as July. Better to wait till next meeting in March and confirm whether profits rising. I don't think that was the case. All right, Junior. Thank you for dropping by, man. And thank you for showing some love. I really appreciate that, man. For real. And I hope you have a wonderful Friday and good luck tomorrow on your trades. You already know, man. Thank you, Junior. Let's see, 18 minutes. Okay. Okay, this one, Bank of Japan also repeats October outlook report with firms' behavior shifting more toward raising wages and prices. FX, foreign exchange moves are more likely to affect prices. Oh, this is not good. Here, Bank of Japan keeps view Japan's economy is likely to keep growing at a pace above its potential growth rate. Really? So wait, I'm not understanding here. Because here it says there remains high uncertainties over Japan growth, inflation, overseas economy, commodity prices, domestic wage, and price setting. Yes, sir. Shout out to Junior. Looks like it's taking a little bit of a bounce there. So there goes the sell off here, gaining back everything that was just sold off at that moment in time. Gotta love that. So now, what do we have for the SPY? Oh my gosh. So now the SPY. Here's something interesting. The SPY here still continuing to look bearish for some reason. Um, any ideas? I wonder, what the what? Um, it's moving down again. No. So wait, that means the spy. Let's see. Where's the spy at? I had it here. Really? It's like it resets or something. I don't know why. Yeah, my thing is just really, it sucks right now. Losing here. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know what the heck this was all about. Here there was this random drop, but then it was a green candle that dropped from a high of 609.17 all the way to a low of 605.79. The previous close was at 606.44. And that's interesting to me because I've never seen that on the SPY unless I haven't been watching the SPY in overnight hours. You can see that there had been some, well, let's see. It all depends. I've seen candles like that happen for GameStop. If you have, if y'all have been noticing, yeah, but I've seen it. Right now at 609.41 overnight hours. So if you go back to GME, so I can show you what I'm talking about exactly. Here, interesting rise here, by the way. It's like slow buying. The selling was not even stopping it from coming down until at the very last moment here. After power hour, literally turned sour and just came back to where it was, where it had been consolidating for the past couple of years and stuff. See here, this was the action during overnight trading hours. Literally where Roaring Kitty had tweeted. There was these nasty 5-minute candles. I've no idea like how this even occurred, or why these candles printed the way they did, side to side from each other. And apparently it says 2005, and this candle says 2005. So this must be some type of a bug or maybe a glitch. I do not know. It hit almost $30 that time. But if I were to like look at the past, there had been instances where there would be a random candle like this one here during overnight hours. This candle was like a low of 27.06 and a high of 27.92. So like that one for example. Let's see. I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. Here's another one. Well, wait, was this overnight? No, it wasn't. Can't see it. Damn. Oh, here's one. Here's the one over here from January 7. January 7, this candle popped out of nowhere. Went ended a volume of 402 shares traded in that 5-minute candle from a high of 35.69 to a low of 33.25. So candles like that during overnight trading hours is kind of sus to me, in my opinion. But anyways. Oh shoot, I gotta rewind. Oh no, wait, what's going on? I can't go back? What's going on? Oh shoot. Can I reset the chart? Oh, there it goes. So yeah, so right now, it does look like it wants to break down under 609. Hopefully that's the case. Scott Sue. Yeah, Scott, it did welcome to the stream, by the way. It did get announced. It seems to me that the Bank of Japan went with the 0.5% interest rate, which was forecasted, and now I feel like there is going to be more along the way. Here, the yen finding a few bids after the Bank of Japan rate hike. So, the hike rates widely expected. Says here it dipped lower on the statement and forecast, and it's driving further now. Yen crosses lower alongside. The danger is further yen's strength if Bank of Japan Governor Ueda is hawkish at his forthcoming press conference, which is at 1:30 Eastern time. I guess is the next one that's coming. Everybody's saying that it's gonna be like another hike. And here, Bank of Japan hikes by 25 basis points as generally expected. Vote was from 8 to 1. Economy recovering moderately in line with forecast, 0.5% potential growth. Many firms say they will offer solid pay hikes in spring wage talks. Underlying inflation rising towards target is sustainable way, and rising import prices from weak yen a concern. Rice price is rise to. Real interest rates remain deeply negative. Conditions still accommodative. Uncertainties remain high, however, suggests Bank of Japan may hold rates in March. Forex developments, U.S. policies and economy. China among uncertainties. And here you have the Bank of Japan hikes rates to 0.5%, and it's the highest since 2008. Where is ChatGPT? Oh, you're welcome, Scott, and I appreciate you stopping by. So as you know, the highest since 2008, and of course you already know what happened in 2008. So we figured that, it would take a more negative price action approach, and it would eventually trickle down to the other markets. My computer is really messed up right now. You're trying to figure this out. Yeah, so this was the highest they've ever had since the 2008 financial crisis. And it says here that it's driven by the Japan's core consumer prices rising by 3% year on year in December, the fastest annual increase in 16 months. One of us. One of us. So right now, at this very moment, um, the yen is actually still coming down. Overtime, yeah, we're doing overtime right now. That's correct. Overtime, baby. What up, fishy? Yeah, Solana, got Solana. Let me see what this is the Hang Seng, and the Hang Seng is actually up. Look at that. The Hang Seng is up 1.81% in the green. It's that high. Oh, wow. Hong Kong stocks poised for robust weekly gains. Let's read this. Shares in Hong Kong surged 336 points or 1.7% to 20,041 in Friday morning trade, halting losses from the previous two sessions amid solid gains across sectors. For the week, the Hang Seng is on track for its second consecutive increase, up nearly 2.5% so far, boosted by Beijing's initiatives to encourage insurance companies to purchase mainland listed shares. This plan is expected to inject at least hundreds of billions of yuan in new capital annually from state owned insurers. Say word. Wow. All right. Okay, so we got in another article from MT Newswires 13 minutes ago. Japan to tighten investment screening to safeguard national security. Here we go. So, um, oh, it's yin and yang time. No, that's more for China. I don't know what's if there's one for Japan. Yin and yang is definitely China. So Japan will enhance pre-screening for overseas investors to prevent potential cooperation with foreign intelligence efforts addressing national security concerns, according to Bloomberg News on Thursday. The new regulations from the Finance Ministry will require these investors to notify the government and obtain pre-approval before acquiring 1% or more of listed Japanese firms' shares, said the Newswire. Currently, low-risk investors are exempt from such requirements, but the updated rules will apply to a broader range of investors, added the report there. Historically, Japan has only blocked foreign investment once in 2008. Look at that, 2008 again, when it prevented the Children's Investment Fund from investing in J-Power due to concerns over power supply and nuclear energy. Said Bloomberg News. And speaking of nuclear, speaking of energy, um, there has been a couple of energy stocks that we have been talking about for 2 days. So if we can quickly take a look at that. Jesse, hello Jesse, welcome back. Welcome back here. Appreciate you stopping by. It's good to see you. We got here the Nikkei, still looking very bearish. Risk of breaking below 40,000 level, the 40,000 level, and looking at the Japanese yen, well, the U.S. dollar to the Japanese yen, as it's actually losing its value, which means that the Japanese yen is actually getting stronger, if I'm not mistaken. If the U.S. dollar drops against the Japanese yen, that means the Japanese yen is actually going up. It's increasing in price. The Japanese yen is getting valuable. more valuable. Um, so if we're taking a look at those particular stocks that we were um, discussing two two nights ago, you can see here I placed it under the rare earth minerals category. We've talked about this stock, LTBR, Lightbridge Corporation. You remember Fishy? Lightbridge Corporation. We've been talking about this 2 nights ago. And we pretty much were saying, oh, well, because of the executive order that Trump had signed in terms of clean energy and possibly with uranium making a comeback, nuclear energy, um, coal and stuff like that, oil. Um, so we've been seeing a lot of oil stocks going up, energy. We've been seeing Patterson, UTI Energy. Um, seen many tickers, um, but the one that really surprised me, that caught my attention, was Lightbridge Corporation, and they're in the chemical specialty. Just to give a quick review once again of Lightbridge Corporation, just a quick overview. They engage in the development and commercialization of next generation nuclear fuel technology. It offers Lightbridge Fuel, which is a proprietary next generation nuclear fuel technology for current and future reactors. The company was founded in 1992 in Virginia. And so when we were talking about Lightbridge, was this past Tuesday night, it was at a low. Actually, as a matter of fact, it was at a low of 568, 570. It had reached just above $6 consolidated, not knowing how much more price action it would actually go through, because this thing went through a lot more upside. Um, not gonna lie here. I did tell myself that I was going to take a look at this. I was actually going to keep an eye on this. I was focused on other things, and I missed out. Because if we take a look at the calls, I'm pretty sure if we would have gotten in 2 days ago, oh, those calls would have been printing. And just take a look. February 21 expiration date. Look, the $17.50 strike call contracts, up 1,600%. Can you believe that? How crazy is that? So if you're looking at that on the chart here, you can see that these calls, mm, mm, mm. Wow. So from 5 cents, 5 cents a contract. We've gotten yourself 10 contracts there, and get out at 85 cents a contract. So that's a 10x, almost a 10x. Crazy, very very crazy. Again, I'm very shocked, very shocked. Did not know that that was actually going to happen. But now it's at $10.16 from just under $6. This is the last time we were talking about that. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if it will actually continue on to move up, because look at the 69-minute chart here. Look at how much it's gone. The 333, massive spike here, and the last high here since October 31st was at $11. So it's not that far away. It could reach $11 tomorrow if possible. But again, looking for that moment of exhaustion where it will decide to pull back once again. Then you have Uranium Energy Corporation here up another 3.80%. Also, we talked about this 2 nights ago. And how about that? This was just around maybe, let's see, just around 720, 720, 730. And this thing is now at close at 820. Fishy is talking about Jivo being down. Jesse, don't know if she's gonna work tonight or just chill. Up to you. If you're good for the week, or you're good for the weekend, you can always just relax, take your mind off of work, do something fun. Uh, right, right, Zelly. That is true. That is true. I did mention that on the stream earlier today. I was like, listen, the momentum that it's going through right now, I would not be surprised if this actually breaks over $10, and it actually did. So that really, listen, I'm just mind blown right now because the opportunities, just going right by, and not knowing that, just having the feeling, that stock is gonna do something, and especially with everything that's going on with Trump and his executive orders and clean energy and everything that he's discussed in those executive orders, that might as well just be benefiting. Um, right here, I mean, like, hello, let's see. Did we talk about this? I'm pretty sure we talked about this here. Did we? No. Injunction, was it this one? Was it this one? No. Was it this one? Oh, okay, so it was this one. Right? So I pretty much asked. Oh no, um we were looking at you, and then thank you, Sally. Much love to you. Thank you. And then we decided to take a look a bit more deeper into it and ask how the stock would do under the Trump's administration. UUUU is another potential stock too as well, and leading U.S. producer of uranium and rare earth elements. And it says here on ChatGPT that is poised to benefit under President Donald Trump's administration due to several supported policies. All right, so you have the national security recognition, strategic uranium reserve, energy policy support, all that stuff. As a matter of fact, I will put this on the Discord and share with everybody else. And you can see it here. We had it listed. You had to put it on the watch list. You have Cameco, CCJ, Denison Mines, Next Gen. Then you have MP Materials, which we had mentioned. I believe Eric Fishy had mentioned the MP Materials a lot of times. All right, they operate the Mountain Pass mine in California, the only rare earth mining and processing site in the U.S. Nuclear energy infrastructure stocks like BWXT and Lightbridge. So we got it from here, NFA, and they develop advanced nuclear fuel technologies that improve reactor performance and could benefit from increased funding for nuclear R&D under a pro-nuclear administration. Then you have oil and gas stocks with critical minerals exposure like Uranium Energy Corp, UEC, and ERA. Right, so Given that ERA, did I actually put that there? No, did I? Right, it didn't exist. It wasn't there anymore. But I'm not too sure where this is actually going to go. Because right now it's kind of giving me head and shoulder vibes. So, I'm just like one of those head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. So I don't know. It we would have to see if it either do that or it will just continue to stair step, give us one of these movements, and continue to go on a ascending. I guess you want to call it right here, pretty much like this. So you either have this scenario or you either have the head and shoulders and then just break down from there and start going, back down to this level. So now that Fishy mentioned Jivo and Tom, shout out to Tom. I don't know what happened to him. He came in, he was awesome, loved his energy. We were talking a lot of caca about William, jokingly, and then we haven't seen him since. But he was the one that mentioned Jivo. Back then, mentioned Jivo. He even super chatted and asked here to put this into Jivo. I was like, okay. I was like, whoa, hold on. But let me go ahead and check Jivo real quick. Wow. Tom R. I wrote it down. Okay. All right. But remember, just because you're getting this list of stocks, you still gotta do your DD. And this is solely based on your decision. All right. I'm not telling you to buy, sell, do any of that stuff. We're just all doing our research as a fam. We're observing. We're doing our own TA together, and what we're seeing and what is possible, what is not. So, but as for Jivo Fishy, you can tell already from the as a matter of fact, look at that. You got something like a. I mean, it did have its moves. I want to say, yeah, he definitely mentioned about Jivo. I wanna say it was December, before this big rise from 140 something and change all the way to $3, and then it just started to come back down. This definitely looks like a Head and Shoulders too. So you can see the shoulder here, you can see the head here, and then the other shoulder there. So it's breaking down. Probably, depending on its situation, probably could try to make its way back into this channel. Could be wrong here, but you don't know. Could be coming back within this channel here. And this looks like somewhere between, well, let me see. Yeah, this channel right here. As you can see how it's been trading within this this box or this range, whatever you want to call it. So if it has more room to the downside, and as it looks like it right here on the RSI, it could drop a little bit more. probably face somewhere between 150 and 170, and maybe we can consider this as in a zone of accumulation. So somewhere where you would come back to load up, build a position as an example, and then from there, you get yourself possible bounce, but always as always, manage your risks and set your limits, right? The RSI does help a lot. It's really helped me in most of my situations. I gotta say all my situations, because my TA is not perfect. Nobody's TA. I can guarantee you, nobody's TA is perfect. There's always gonna be a flaw. There's always gonna be one thing that's off. There's always gonna be mistakes. But you know, it just depends on what you're in. We can't even use AMC as an example, because that's a that's a s- that's its own stock. Like, it has its own thing going on over there. Like, I just can't simply understand. That is completely managed and just compressed. Like, it's only moving based off of market sentiment, or if anything were to happen to GME and just pop, then it would just. But right here, as you can tell, which would also possibly confirm this, is that the indicator here that I have, which is called machine learning moving average from Lux Algo, um, it actually gave a bearish signal right here. It's like a red dot. So that's it's showing me that there is potential for this to actually come down a lot more. I don't think Jivo trades. No, it doesn't. Jivo does not trade on the 24-hour markets, and I believe it does have options too. Puts have been moving though, for sure, but the spread looks whack. If it When it comes to calls, of course, not the same day, not the weeklies, because if you were to you know go deeper into this, and you really believe in the company and its potential growth, you decide. Of course, I don't know why I have this thing with options, but if it was the case with options, you would see that there would be a lot more volume and open interest for the further dates and further expiration dates, like the February 21st expiration call contracts, like the $2. If you notice, the $2 strike calls gaining open interest and some volume, and also the $3 strike ones. But obviously, which one are you gonna go? If it decides to bounce tomorrow, which are you gonna go with? Obviously, the $2 strikes. March 21st, you can see there's more concentration on the $2 strike calls. Obviously, because it's under $2. So here, look at this one though. May 16. You got a high open interest at 15,533 calls. The volume at 537 as of today's market close. Cheap calls for this $5 strike. So let's say, even though it were to move back over $2 tomorrow, and you had the $5 strike calls, it could move just a little bit from what I've seen before. But I just think it's better to just play closer in the money, in my opinion. It's always worked out that way. You gain your 20%, 30%, depending on the situation, and you come out profitable that way. So, um, GLYC. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. So, the weekly. The weekly is okay. So you either have two scenarios here, because we also do see a bearish signal here on the weekly. You could see that the next candle, if it actually breaks into this box, the next week could be red as well, possibly. This MACD is, the yellow is looking like it wants to break under again. The RSI is still overbought and coming down just a little bit. So we would have to see if it actually tests these levels here at around 140, 150. First from 150 to 170. And if that fails, then you have from 150 to 140. And see if, the week afterwards it starts to turn back around. Anything can happen. It's unexpected. Let's see. So that's that for GIVO. Set for GIVO. So we'll see what happens. If it tests this, it bounces, and we have some volume coming in, then there could be some type of potential there for some swing calls, NFA. But if not, then just hold on and see if it will drop some more, and then you make your decision. Oh, you're welcome, Zali. Can I get a GLCY? Glycomimetics? I do not know how to say that name. I'm sorry. I'm gonna butcher that name, but let's see. Where did you find this at, huh? Huh, Fishy? Look at this gap. Technically still has this gap to fill. Jeez. I don't know if it's actually, it could be possible. Let's see. Where is this at? And so it has broken $1 before. There was a huge gap, and that was due to earnings. Earnings was bad. There was no revenue whatsoever, but the surprise earnings was down. This thing took a huge drop. This was back in May of 2024. So what happened here was that glycomimetics fell as blood cancer drug fails in late stage study. So what had happened was the company was studying the drug in patients with a type of cancer known as acute myeloid leukemia, which starts in the bone marrow, but most often it quickly moves into the blood. Patients treated with uproleselan had a median overall survival of 13 months compared to 12.3 months in a placebo arm. Eric G, welcome back. Let's see. So then you have, okay, so they flunk the study. Fast forward. Capital One. Capital One downgrades glycomimetics to equal weight. Price target at 50 cents. That was around June 24th. June 24th, the CMO buys 305,000 shares. This was downgraded to hold from buy. October 29th. What? There was a drop here somehow. I don't know what happened. Let's go fast forward here. They had a 10Q here as of November 13th. That was the last thing they released. Give me 1 second. Oh, damn, Japan actually dropped. It dropped under 40,000. It went as low as 39,812. The Japanese yen here, the US dollar to the Japanese yen also dropped a lot more too. Sheesh. Let me go ahead and look at the Fintel data for this one. Oh, okay. Oh, so 2,171,955 shares is short, with a ratio of 13.83 days to cover. Short interest float percentage 5.05%. There have been 900,000 shares, short shares available as of 14 hours ago, and the cost to borrow fee for tomorrow is at 18.43%, so it's a little bit higher than the last 2 days. So it's still holding steady around that percentage. Great negotiation skills. So what is going on with this stock? What have you heard so far, Fishy, about glycomimetics? A penny stock. It closed at 27 cents practically. You got a market cap of $17.40 million. Shares float of 57 million. What is it about the stock that you found intriguing? Is there any news? Looks like there's barely any volume coming in. It's been pretty quiet with this stock trading so far. Right now, the S&P 500 futures down a negative 0.12%. What that means for the SPY right now, the SPY is currently, I don't know why the hell it's not dropping, but it's at 609.13. It's not really doing much. I don't know why. Damn. Am I looking at the right one? I'm looking at the right one, okay. It opened. Let me look at the daily up again. I mean, not for nothing. I mean, it does look a little bit solid there. Looks like it's been holding up for the past week or so. You have this one candle here that looks like it was actually climbing up. It was at a low of 25 cents, but almost made it to 27 cents. So just a slight move, nothing too big, nothing too big, nothing too fancy. What? Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Hmm. Love it. Look at the format. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, like you don't really see. I mean, it's been quiet. Like literally, you look at this stock, it looks very quiet. I look at the smaller time frames. You barely even see these candles at all. They look like little blips here and there. I'm just wondering though. They got volume of 7, 805 shares traded there. Almost 3,000 here. Shoot. So I'll discuss a few more, and then I'm gonna head to sleep. Call it a night, because you can actually hear my voice. It's groggy. Right, there's supposed to be a planet alignment event going on. You want this stock to go 100 times? Shoot, might as well, right? Let's do it. Ay, ay, ay. Right. Oh, for Saturday? Huh. Yeah. Looking forward to that shift. Shift things into the right direction. And definitely use more positivity. At the end of the road. Um, we'll keep an eye on glycomimetics. We'll put that on the. Yeah, we'll keep it on there. Oh, I actually wanted to take a look at D Nut real quick too. D Nut, D Nut. Um, Yo, take a look at D Night. No, I just think that Zelly needs to refresh. um, so D Night here. I keep saying D Night. These nuts. It had finished its bearish divergence there. What is going on? Oh, Zelly's going off with these advertisements. I need, you know what? Hold on. Oh, shoot. What the So I was thinking, because I'm taking a look at the 4-hour too. The 4-hour looks pretty good. I'm not gonna deny. But yeah, you can see more bullish candles here on the 4-hour chart. It's coming back up. Oh, then I don't know. You said what's funny? I don't know what's funny. Yeah, it started over. I'm confused right now. Alright, so Krispy Kreme is maintained at equal weighted by Morgan Stanley. The price target was cut from $14 to $12 a share. January 9th, Krispy Kreme promotes Nicola Steele to COO, who serves as president of Krispy Kreme Australia and New Zealand, will oversee global operations. Also said it has named Raphael Duvivier president of International. Bro, get your sleep. Yeah. December 30th. Oh, they were wow, I didn't know they had a cyber attack. Look at that. Krispy Kreme resumes online ordering, offers a special deal through New Year's Day. So there was after an unauthorized activity on the part of its IT systems, which disrupted operations last month. That's crazy. You know what? Say less. All right. So with that being said, that's how it is. I'm gonna take a look at these calls here for tomorrow. I want to see what's up. March 21st, $10 calls. Could be possible. Might have to take some note on that. Financial advice. SPY. Again at 609.32. It seems like it's just not giving up. It's not giving up its gains. So dumb. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. I'm not going to say it again. Look, even the 69-minute chart. You best believe it. 69. 69. 69. Alright. So, anyway, Damn, the dividends suck. I don't get no 3 cents per share. $8.78 at the close. That's crazy. No, 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 no. Yep. Look at this. MRNY. MRNY is still filling that gap. This gap that was right here. Pretty much filling it right back up. Unbelievable. Yeah, been talking about this for a while. And trying to do this challenge here. And it's literally approaching $5. It's close. And what are you getting for dividends here? Let's see. The last payment was 25 cents. Look at that. Way better bargain than Krispy Kreme. Are you kidding me? I'd rather get this than freaking 3 cents per share at 8.70 something. But this is why, when you hear certain things happening, a specific sickness or whatever, you already know. You already know. I don't say nothing else. Oh, say nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else matters. No. It looks like it filled the gap. Maybe it's gonna break new highs. No. What is XPay? Roundhill ETF Trust Roundhill S&P 500 Target 20 Managed Distribution ETF. 95 cents. 95 cents. Wait, this costs $58.50 for this? And you're getting 95 cents per share? Around there? Wait, didn't you mention something about Roundhill, Eric? Was it somebody else? Let's just start growing dividend portfolios for 2025. Just start off doing it. Screw the SPY. Screw SPY options. I'm done. Let's start moving into dividends. Oh my gosh. How gooey is that? Oh shoot. Oh, Tesla. Oof. It's another one, right? Cause I was just looking at this one video right here. And this guy was, he's
XDTE Army, Roundhill Army. I want to talk about XPay.
This guy is trying to talk like a mobster and kind of cursing here and there. So I'm gonna share this on the Discord on dividends. This video, and then there's another video here. Which I need to look into. Damn, these people are showing their portfolios. They got a butt. Yeah, this guy has an NVIDIA, Tesla, Misty, Ulti, Coney, WBA. Shoot. Oh, thank you. Dang. Yeah, I'm about to share these two videos on the Discord. But yeah, man, look at that. Tesla. looking like a Head and Shoulders there, or Tesla. I mean, you like Yield Max better, huh? Hmm. Oh, the last one was what? $1.28 per share. $1.22. Depends. Damn, there's a lot of swings up in there too. And then the only ones that pay weekly is the YMAG. Damn, this thing is what? 5 cents per share per week? Nah. Hell nah. I don't like that. So you know what? Yeah, I think it's just much better to just do that instead. Not financial advice. Not financial advice. Tesla, on the other hand, oof. Tesla looking a little disgusting there. I mean, by all means, shoot. And what? Moisley? Go ahead. Moisley? Where'd he go? Oh, I didn't see him. How did you see him? Where? Yo, we got 2 gaps over here too. What the heck? Yo. There's a mean gap over here by 260, 280. I didn't even see this. It'll probably take some time until it gets there. And if that's the case, let's say if it actually did drop to this gap around 280, 260, that means Tesla will then have to go back to this price range right here. Maybe about like $12. No, not even. It'll probably start dropping a little bit more, probably making new lows. It depends. I don't think it's ever dropped anywhere below that. I didn't even know it had a split too. Oh shit. Okay. So you let me know. So you say Tesla is a good one. Misty, which is MicroStrategy, following Bitcoin. That even looks like Head and Shoulders on its own too. Damn, look at that. This was last week, paying $2.27 per share at $29 per share. Wow. For $9 past year, come on. Sheesh. $9. $9 for Tesla. So I'm guessing it would, wait, hold on. What? Hold on, you said last year? $9. Look, I mean, it looks like the low was at 1107. Oh, was this pre-split? Was it pre-split or was it after the split? Me too. I've done far worse. It sucks. I just want to be disciplined enough to just, like, make things happen. not make any more mistakes. Oh, pre-split, yeah. So it's definitely pre-split. Joseph, Betty Kian, gotta mean 18. Wait, what? Gotta mean 18? What you mean? Good night, fam. Gotta hit the bed. I now return you to your regular scheduled program. All right, thank you, James. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, you got Unity? Oh shoot. Well, wish you good luck tomorrow, and a happy Friday, and hopefully you get some good rest. And I'll see you tomorrow. Be easy, James. Have a good night, fam. Wait, I'm trying to figure out Joseph. He said gotta mean 18. Probably talking about the split. Yeah. So probably around this time, yeah. So before the split, it was at around that price range, around $8-9. But I wonder why they decided to split it. Let me see. March of 2024. All right, let me see something here. Oh shoot, wait. Okay, hold on. March of 2024. I mean, it was at like 200 and it only dropped to like 163. So I don't know how that actually affected that it affected Tesla for it to actually split. Unless it's something that was that they were meant to do. I don't know, man. I don't know, but I just know that I'm just gonna start to just build my position in one of these. I don't know if probably Tesla would be a good one. I'm just looking, to be honest, I'm just looking for like the cheapest one for right now. And knowing the fact that I've been talking about Moderna for since how long? I think we've been talking about Moderna for like a week, right? Since last week, and mRNY. No. I think this was after the New Year's, and then we had they were supposed to do the challenge, whatever, and build a position in mRNY or whatever yield max of your choice. So then when it came to mRNY, because look at that, it's at 479. It paid 25 cents. It might pay a little lower, depending on what they pay. But it seems like it's been around the 20-cent range. It paid 40 cents before. 47, 46, 49, 84 cents back then, 94 cents when it was a lot higher. So maybe at this range right here where it's at, it could be moving back up. So I feel like, you know what? Maybe you'll start building up from here. But this would be considered like short term, because I don't know how far they're gonna go with the whole narrative and like how big this whole norovirus or whatever respiratory shit that's going on. I mean, if they make it seem bad as it is, if it gets worse, then mRNA might be pushing out the ouchie wouchie, and then we might see some more upside for Moderna. So we're gonna try to figure that out. So you know what I'm gonna do, and this will be recorded, of course. Again, don't follow me. Do your own research. Your own decision of your money and your investments and all that stuff. But I'm gonna start building on mRNA to see how it goes. I'm gonna get like, let me see. I'm gonna get hold on. Give me 1 second. Hmm. 25, 22, 21. I'm gonna get 20 shares. And I'm gonna start from there. I'm gonna get 20 shares of MRNY, not financial advice. Booked it. And from there, I'm gonna see how it goes. I'll dollar cost average in. And on top of that, because I'm gonna do Uber Eats. I'm gonna work Uber Eats tomorrow night, and then I'll add on top of that, like on Monday or something like that. Depending on what happens. Screenshot it. Thank you, Sally. Alright, so I'm gonna leave it at that because it's getting late. It's 12 o'clock, midnight. And I will even show you. So I'm gonna make a separate channel on the Discord, and I'm gonna name it Yield Max Challenge. We'll still talk more about that, and we'll see what we can make out of it, and then see how the progress grows, and goes, and grows, and goes. But the only thing is, when you get paid from your dividends, it cannot go to anything else but Yield Max. Kick wall. I'll show you later. But damn. Okay, so January 17 at 9.98, February 22 at 9.07. Dang. They split your shares in half. I would have just continued on averaging in if that was the case. Because then from there you would have still been getting you would have still been getting your dividends and stuff. I was listening to Arca. Someone got robbed. Who? What? Or someone in the neighborhood where he lives? Or are we talking about money wise? Oh shoot. Oh. Oh, one of Arca's peeps got his wife got robbed out of $300 in cash at the ATM at knife point. What the? Do you know where this took place at? Like, where this the city or state? Wonder if that's gonna pop up in the news where they live. I knew it. In my head, I was literally saying California, California, because there's no doubt about it. Things are getting so bad over there, so bad. I'm even telling my dad, like, did you get to talk to your son about his son leaving California? Because I would suggest him to get out of LA, to go back to Florida with his parents. I don't think it's safe for him to be there at this time, and especially with all those fires happening and a lot of people losing their houses. People are gonna be losing their minds afterwards. They'll have nothing. What other choice did they have? It's survival mode. Some people who weren't crazy are gonna go crazy, and they're gonna look for a means to survive, which is sad because other people have to get hurt. And I wish that wasn't the case. But there's a lot of bad apples, man. A lot of bad apples. Oh, since the 1980s? Shoot, I believe that too. I believe that too, man. It's insanity. But it's really unfortunate. Because look, if the police are not going to be doing much about it, if this scumbag of a governors ain't going to do anything at all, I mean, obviously, he ain't going to do anything whatsoever to help the situation, I am sure that there's going to be an alliance being formed. We're going to come together. They're going to fight these people. They're gonna defend their homes. There'll be some chaos here and there, but they're gonna have the means to defend themselves and to defend their property, their family, anything that they can. Cause these bitches are savages. Look at, I mean, like literally, as those burns were burned down to the ground. And look what happened afterwards. They're coming rushing in with cars, with mopeds, and obviously doing the obvious, going in to take advantage of empty homes as they were burned down, to take people's belongings and all this stuff. It's insanity. You take people from people that worked hard for their stuff, that worked hard for their money, for their livelihood, for their things that they need, Society. Anyway, sorry I had to go a little deep into that. I had to go a little bit deep into that. So, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I do believe that too as well, Zelly. I do believe that as well. So those same people that were going into those freight trains, those cargo trains, as it was there just stalled, idle, without moving, and these people just go on right and breaking the locks on these cargos and stuff. Crazy. Taking out like TVs and all these other packages. Insane. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and cut the stream. Call it a night. Thank you all for being here again tonight and having these conversations and focusing on what needs to happen, what we need to get into, what we need to do in order to be able to make sure that we are financially stable, that we can be able to find that stability in our lives and have a safe life and enjoy our life the best that we can. So anyways, yeah, I hope so too, but I just thank you very much for joining in this little short stream. Remember that everything that was said on this stream and on the chat was strictly in our opinion, and none of this was financial advice. We do our own research, we do our own DD, we observe, we see what's happening, and we take a look at the charts, we take a look at the numbers and see what could be the next play. But anyways, love you everybody. And shout out to everybody. Night to Pam. oh, the ladies. Good night to you, Foxy, Eric, Zelly. Lauren Sanchez, J-Lo, Johnny Depp. Good night to Johnny. Good night to Gary, TP, Momo, Kevin, Chris with a K, James Price. Shout out to him. Joseph, thank you for stopping by. We had a person here that we hadn't seen on this channel, so shout out to Joseph. Shout out to him. Hopefully we see him again. Fishy, shout out to you too as well. Shout out to Adrian. Shout out to Scott Sue, who stopped by to find out about the announcement of the interest rates in Japan. Shout out to Junior from the DZ stream. Shout out to Junior as well. Group and food. System of 8 down. Shout out to Moisley. His name keeps changing. I can't keep track anymore. Moisley. Goodness gracious. D nuts. Yeah, keep a lookout on D nuts for a possible move up. And we'll talk later. Alright, guys. So y'all have a good night. Y'all have a good night. Y'all have a good night. Oh yeah. Oh. All right. Right. Good night to shout out to Trumple Stillskin or Momo's daddy, or was it Foxy's mommy, daddy, something like that. I have no idea. He changed his name like twice already. So, but anyways, alright guys, for real, go to sleep, y'all. Get some rest. I can't really talk so loud, but you guys have a great Friday too as well, TGIF. We'll see you later. Alright, y'all. Good night. I'm posting the 2 videos on the Dividend channel, by the way, right now, after this. So stay tuned. Peace out, y'all. Much love. Love you all. Take care. Good night.